My first name is Aaron, Aaron. Last name is Thomas, Thomas.
And you're running for Alabama House District 10.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
All right. Why are you choosing to run?
Well, my family, moved here in 1999. My father is a civil servant. We moved to the Republic of Panama in '92. So for seven and a half years, we lived overseas. Got to see a lot of really cool places. Been to all 50 states and 31 countries. And then in '99, we moved back here. And so as a young kid, 9, 10 years old, getting to see the Saturn V be built alongside the highway and things like that was just amazing. And, fast forward several years, I married the first girl I ever dated. We've been happily married for 11 years. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I have a 7-year-old and 4-year-old, and was able to work my way up in the restaurant industry. And I own 4 restaurants now and a couple other businesses in the area. And so the reason I want to run is because there comes a time in everybody's life where they take a look at the blessings that they've been given, and in order for me to take care of the next generation, I have to be able to contribute and put my pound of flesh in, and if this is a way to serve, then it's definitely what I want to do to kind of promote the future of North Alabama, Madison County.
You mentioned you're a businessman, helping with a couple of businesses here and there. How do you think the skills you learned in the business industry can help you in running for a House seat?
Well, I would say in the restaurant industry, it teaches you how to experience a tremendous amount of pain and keep on going. And so, obviously, campaigns are if you enjoy campaigning for campaigning's sake, then good for you. For me, I would say resiliency would be one of the key things that I've picked up over the years, and determination. And I guarantee you, I'm very determined when it comes to this race, and very resilient to all the pain and things that come with applying for a job with your constituents.
In District 10, correct me if I'm wrong, from what I see, it covers Redstone Arsenal.
Yes.
It covers parts of Madison.
Yep.
Really.
And southwest Huntsville as well.
And southwest
yeah,
Huntsville.
So it goes all the way to South Memorial Parkway.
Wow.
Anything west of South Memorial Parkway, all the way to County Line Road, and then for the most part, 565 south to the Tennessee River. So every square inch of Redstone Arsenal, the Space and Rocket Center, all of that. And then there's a pretty substantial section that goes up through Madison, almost all the way to 72.
Yeah, and let me ask about
Sure.
that, because Redstone Arsenal, we're seeing Space Command literally being unveiled tomorrow. Secretary Hegseth is coming two months
it's great.
ago. Madison's seeing a bunch of progress. So where do you see the potential for District 10 moving forward?
Well, first of all, we have been extraordinarily blessed with the influx of businesses. Redstone Arsenal has been a great anchor for us. It contributes to the state's GDP to the tune of 12%. The biggest things that we have to do moving forward is we have to make sure that we have infrastructure and affordability issues addressed. Because when you take a look at a lot of the economic success that we have, we also have a lot of people, because of housing, that aren't able to afford homes, and they're basically priced out at this point. And so you have a lot of economic success and some people who really aren't feeling it. And we have to make sure that we have good legislative processes to bring home the bacon to our district to take care of those issues. So affordability, infrastructure, absolutely critical.
Where are we seeing those infrastructure issues?
Yeah, so earlier this summer, it was June or July, we lost out on a new FBI training facility. In South Huntsville, I believe it was June, there was a railroad bridge that collapsed. The 565 Memorial Parkway interchange was rated F by way of safety. Just to let you know, when it was originally designed, I believe it was designed for 54 or 55,000 routes per day, and right now it's over 160,000. So it's a minimum of 3 times the amount of traffic it was ever designed for. And while those infrastructure issues and affordability issues maybe aren't the coolest topics to bring up, I guarantee you at the moment where you have a family member who's not able to get to the hospital in time because of traffic or something like that, infrastructure is important to you. And we have fire stations that have asbestos in them and things like that. We need an expanding medical infrastructure in our area. So there are a lot of issues that we need to address in order to continue the success that we've had so far.
Will you or is that one of your goals? Is if elected into this position, that you will fight for those issues? To
Oh,
be addressed?
absolutely, 100%. So at the end of the day, politics is a team sport. So once elected, you have a whole bunch of other people that you're trying to work with to accomplish a given goal. The problem that we have is because we have a Democrat in that seat right now, the people of North Alabama have been denied the adequate representation that they need because unfortunately Representative Lance can't work with the Republican supermajority to bring home the bacon and the tax dollars to our area. And I'll give you some specific numbers. In 2024, I believe it was, we got $192 million here in Madison County for our roads. Birmingham got $2 billion, Mobile got $2 billion. And so when we take a look at those numbers, we've really got to get our share of the tax dollars. And to the rest of the state that's kind of concerned about, oh, well, that's you know, kind of rich Madison County complaining about, you know, dollars and cents. Madison County has proven itself to be a very, very good investment for the entirety of the state of Alabama. And we have to get that breathing room so we're not strangled by our own success.
I'm going to stray away from, well, not stray away, but also include the state of Alabama, because Eli Lilly announcing a couple days ago that they're bringing a $6 billion investment to West Huntsville. I don't know why I couldn't think about the directions there, but it's the biggest initial investment that the state has seen. How big and how impactful do you see Eli Lilly coming to Alabama being?
Well, of course, you know, anybody that's willing to invest in North Alabama is a tremendous groundswell for us. So it's fantastic. One of the things that I'd say when we're looking at those key issues, when people are looking at the next Mazda Toyota, for instance, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be looking at what's the small business climate look like? Where do the workers go to live? Where do they go to eat? What are the movie theaters around here? And so small business issues are infrastructure issues. Small business issues are affordable living issues. They are infrastructure issues. And so we really have to have an ecosystem that has not only those really large investments, but also a good enough regulatory environment to make sure that North Alabama is safe for its citizens, but also that we have economic freedom and opportunity.
And I don't know why I said that. I have no other questions. Is there anything else you would like to add today?
Nope, I appreciate it. You know, ultimately, it's going to be up to the good people of House District 10 to vote for who they see fit. And you know, I'm used to being the first one to get to work and the last one to go home at the end of the day. And that's exactly what we need in order to continue the growth and prosperity that we've had up here in North Alabama.